Hey everyone, in this one of the final videos, at least for the event ritual to attract in almost anything you could ever want, um, Metatron, Archangel Peter, is a very incredibly powerful attraction spirit, almost wealth, the same way wealth is bigger than attraction. Almost the difference between kind of getting whatever you want versus being wealthy, being rich. Metatron, it's an old legend that he was a wealthy human. And I know a lot of folklore and mythology about the different people. Metatron is differently mentioned in not just the Bible, but different folklore in different ways as a mage, a magician, a sorcerer, very powerful because he can work with all the other spirits and taught others magic. It was a very odd combination where literally Archangel Peter, Metatron himself, very wise man, kind of use the spirits in his own power of meditation to create impossible results in the world. And here we're just using this angel Poel. Very different ritual, very unique. I'd include Archangel Peter here, who is Metatron, meditating on the sigil here. Poel, stated once, you can say it up to 3 times. Meditate and feel for contact, pretty solid. Poel is a very even energy all throughout, like a triangle of energy from head to shoulders and into the body. Poel, I ask you to bring me Metatron, Archangel Peter. Very intense energy that just floods everywhere, every direction. Metatron, Archangel Peter, goes by other name, is that you elevate my energy to the highest levels possible and bring me to understand everything that I could truly want and desire for long-term uses, and shift and change my thinking permanently to remove foolish and unwise thinking and actions in general. As for long-term gradual energy ascent, kind of he understands immediate, so that my attraction abilities are pretty much perfectly beyond my expectations. I ask for the perfect mindset to complement this energy, level of energy. I also ask for everything else I need that I cannot think of right at this moment. Thank you. This is humongous. I also ask for everything else that I cannot think of right at this moment. Thank you. And I thank you for your presence as well, Archangel Peter and Boyal, for bringing kind of the master of magic, which is Metatron, which is able to be God himself. That's why it's a very, I don't really go by the idea of God being like a force to talk to, or it's a very different spiritual idea. I go with the spirits. Archangel Peter has powers that are similar, pretty similar to the big one. Metatron is a very different idea in general. I had to talk about this because it's such a humongous topic for the occult and kind of folklore of sort of witchcraft in general, because so many people thought that this kind of stuff was dangerous stuff, but I'm proving that you can have a good life through magic, intense magic, every day, doing more rituals for myself and others, and just seeing life explode positively. Archangel Peter is a very extremely powerful force to help you with and meditate on and just feel appreciation for. And I thank you for your presence here, Archangel Peter. This is the one that you can kind of ask for anything almost, and you'll get your request, but through sort of work, meditation, and just good thoughts and feelings in general, Poyal brought in Archangel Peter Metatron. But this is pretty much it, where literally kind of Metatron can give you almost everything that you want, including genuine prosperity and the start of wealth or expansion of wealth, whatever you want. You might shift this ritual if you want to just be wealth, because this is a stronger spirit than Lucifuge and a lot of the demons. As I see it, it's just very incredibly powerful. I have a path-working course just with Archangel Peter, very incredibly powerful spirit. And this is the last video for this course, for this series of rituals for wealth magic and sort of the law of attraction sort of magic series, but we ended with a very powerful spirit who can give you pretty much everything else. But if you followed to this point, which you have obviously because you're reading this or watching this, life is about exerting effort and meditating and having those good positive sort of appreciative not just positive emotions, but almost love and compassion for yourself to bring forward into better results. And if needed, I can include a ritual or two video for removing negativity and doubt and stuff. But I think the positive energy of this kind of in the rituals of this course will be enough. But that is it for now. We'll have a overview kind of close video to cover up some not really loose ends, but just to cover more spirits if you want to play with them and kind of do your own ritual works with custom rituals and other stuff. But I thank you again for your presence here, Archangel Peter, in the virtual.